What up, though? It's your boy Willie Styles in the building. Welcome to tonight's show. Guys, want to say what up?
Hey guys, I'm trying to find this
¿Qué
thing. I got
pasó?
everything.
I don't know why I got YouTube on behind me.
I got mine up on my big screen too.
Mine's right behind my tablet right now.
Well,
YouTube for
welcome to
King.
tonight's show. Glad y'all could make it. Glad everybody is on. How was y'all week? How was y'all weekend?
My weekend was lit. I did a Sex with Sunny on Friday, and it was fun. I should have
I'm
recorded
s-
the after show. The after show was we was on there for 2 hours just in the
Oh,
thing
dang.
having a fucking ball. But we're gonna have another show on the 24th. It's the if y'all know Cam's birthday is on the 24th, so it's gonna be the Sex with Sunny Cam takeover.
Oh, okay. Bet it up. Bet it up.
Yeah, so it's gonna be
All
fun.
right. Yeah, I'm sorry I missed that. Yeah, I've been busy.
Yeah.
Got a lot of stuff going on. Just
Sorry I missed
trying
it. I had to go to sleep, Sonny. How many minutes we got? I got a couple of. Friday I had to go to bed because Saturday morning we drove to Ohio. If anybody knows, from the Detroit area to right outside of Columbus, Ohio. That's about a
Mm-hmm.
4 hour drive.
What up, Del Latanya?
Um,
Appreciate you joining.
um,
Also,
it's it was great because it's family I haven't seen in years. My father's side of the family got a chance to reconnect with them after 2 or 3 decades of not seeing them.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
I got a chance to reintroduce my cousins to my kids. They got a chance to go horseback riding, bonfire. Um, even though they're kin, we had to make fun of each other because they're Buckeye fans, and I came down to the heart of the enemy with
Yeah,
this.
right.
Had to represent. Of course, we made fun of each other, but it was all love. Can't wait to do it again. I got pictures. I'm of the bonfire, but I'm not gonna post it. No, they don't need to see everything. But it was great. It was a great weekend. I want to do it again. It was great.
For sure, for sure. It's always good to reconnect with family, and
yeah.
like you said, get to introduce your kids to family and all that. Maybe even people that you might have grown up with, or just people that they haven't had a chance to see. So that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to do the same with my family. Actually, we did a picnic a few weeks back, and yeah, so I know how that is. Being able to reconnect and everything. And that's actually, that can be a topic real quick. Is what do you guys think about the fact that there's so many families over these last several decades that have either falling out of the routine of like family reunions and backyard picnics and birthday parties, falling out of that routine, that regular routine, and now hardly see each other. Like, what do you guys think is like kind of what started that, or what's keeping that happening nowadays?
Discontent. I can tell you that now. Easy. Discontent. Life be life, and sometimes, oh yeah, we'll get together. Um, that's saying with people up close in the same city as you. If weeks, months, and years go by before you see them. Just think how it is with long distance relationships, as far as relatives. You be like, and as the older generation who used to set that up dies down or dies off,
Mhm. Yeah.
somebody has to pick up the slack, and a lot of people don't want that burden of trying to get everybody together because it's a lot of work, especially if you have a full plate of your own life
Mhm.
outside, inside your immediate family. You got a full plate of that on versus somebody who doesn't have it, who doesn't want to take that responsibility. It's hard for the families to get together.
Yeah.
I know in one
Tanya
instance
just
for
said
my
that once the backbone is gone, the family gets
Yeah.
divided. So, right,
That's
you
what happened
definitely
with
agree
like with
with
my
you
family.
that.
Like we had one family member that used to do art on my mom's side, do the stuff, and then like so all of my aunts and uncles are gone. My mom's gone. My aunts and uncles are gone. My grandmother is gone. So it's up to us, the cousins, to get everybody together. We did do last year for us on my mom's side, we did do we had put my sister had put a deposit down on this place, and my daughter decorated. Everybody from the family brought a dish or dishes, and we did a pajama, like the family's matching pajamas. So we came together. I posted those on social media because it was like my mom's side of the family. It wasn't all of us, but it was enough of us to kind of get it going because we have a family group on Facebook. So maybe if we do it again this coming year, we'll get more of a big turnout.
Right.
But it was nice the way it was. Just we had way more cousins than that. But like we felt like we were seeing each other. We felt like we was only seeing each other at funerals. Cause like I said, we lost my mom. Then I think my Aunt Tina went. No, my mom, my grandma, my Aunt Tina, and then my uncle was the last to go. My other two aunts had passed. When my daughter was younger. My daughter was a baby when my one aunt passed, and my daughter was like a toddler when my other aunt had passed.
Yeah.
But they passed on early up for us. So we still had our grandma around, so we was able to see each other for certain occasions. But like you didn't see anybody unless it was like a sad occasion. So we just said like let's do this and like.
Yeah, that's a big one right there. Is the fact that
we talk in the group, we talk on Facebook, but like it's hard.
Yeah, so many families are waiting on, or so many people are waiting on their family to get together for like a big thing, like a funeral or a wedding or something like that, or maybe waiting on that every 2 or 3 year family reunion. It's like I think that's one of the messed up parts. Is like it's so much time that spans, that disconnect just creates this unfamiliarity, right? You know, like I was talking to a friend of mine, I was telling him how, you know, like I said, we had our little family get together, and there's kids in my, you know, cousin's branch where I'm like, I know that they had kids, but I don't know the kids' names. I wouldn't know them off the street, you know. You know, it's stuff like that. I think it's just sad because we grew up together. You know, we literally lived in the same houses or visited each other every weekend, things like that.
Well, see, to Cuzzo's point, everybody don't show up for weddings. Not everybody get invited to weddings.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing with that: weddings cost. So unless you have money to invite, like I got a big side of the family on both sides, my mom's side and my dad's side. So it's like if I'm having a wedding, I'm not inviting everybody. I'm really not like, and it's no issue with people. It's just that weddings cost. So I'm not inviting everybody. I'm going to invite. I feel like for me, like I already want, if I ever was to get married, a small wedding to begin with. I don't want that like a bunch of people just to come there and I have to pay all these thousands and thousands of dollars to. I don't have time for that. I want a small, intimate wedding. I want those who were there to be. And that was around a relationship that knew about it, like was there. Those are the people that I'm going to invite that supported us and all whatever it is that we're doing. Those are the people I'm inviting. I'm not inviting people just because we're family. Like I would love to, but I don't have the money to. So I need you to understand that it's not a slight, and that's where people feel away. You shouldn't feel slighted if you don't get invited to a wedding because they cost, and not everybody got it. And if they don't got it, they got to on top of them. They can have, what if it was 50-50? They can invite 50 of their family members and they wanted 100 people coming outside of the wedding, people at the wedding party. Then they're going to invite 50-50. And guess what? Everybody not going to make the cut because I got to make sure they got people to come. And
that's what happened with me and my wife. We had so many people that we wanted to invite. And, you know, that was the thing. Is like I had friends, I had family, I had friends that are like family. She had tons of family. She had, you know, several friends. So we all had so many different areas that we were trying to cover, and it was like, okay, I can only invite. It's impossible, you know. And you know, of course, I got some backlash. She got a lot of backlash because you know some people feel like they should be included in something like that, or they should be a part of that, you know, monumental time in your life. But like you said, Sonny, I think that's the thing. It's like when you're like, oh, I want these for certain people because they're really a part of my life right now, or they're a part of this situation. You know, that's like, you know, when I invited Dame, I didn't invite Dame because I've known him for 30, 40 years. I invited Dame because Dame is a part of my life right now, you know. So I had friends or associates that I have known equal amount of time, but I didn't invite them because I don't see them as often anymore. Or I don't talk to them as often. So I think that's the big thing. It's like there's only so much space and so much, like you said, budget that you can include everything.
Yeah.
And two things with that. One, I'm glad to make the cut. Two, I'm old enough to realize that, like, I've been through it too, twice myself with the wedding. The first time we did it, we were like, who's actually going to come? One, two, who's in our life, constantly being our backbone and support. They get the first go ahead. We're not going to just invite anybody willy nilly because that's a lot of money coming out our pocket, not yours. And we're going to, and mature people will actually understand, like, and understand that within itself, like, weddings aren't cheap.
Exactly.
If you can't make it, or you didn't make the cut of being an invite, that means some budget cuts had to be made. And they just be like, just move on. Get, like, say your congratulations, send your gift, and be like, I catch you down the road. I catch you down the road. Congratulations on your nuptials, and we keep it moving. But but we've had a conversation about this years ago about friendships. Like, sometimes people put more emphasis, like, say me and Will, we grew up together. Will might think I'm his best friend, but in actuality, it might be, he might be third. I'm just giving that an example because, things happen in life. Like, when Joy was on here, I knew Joy took my spot as being number one best friend over the years. It's like, it's cool. Like, it happens. Like, your focus changed. It's not saying that we had beef or nothing. It's just you connect with her more than you connect with me. Grown, mature people understand that.
Well, yeah,
well, should understand that.
That's a big one too. Yeah, that's definitely a big one because that's what causes some divisions in friendships too. Yeah, that's a big one. But family.
What you mean I'm not number one?
Well, family will do that too. You said, what's that?
Like, what you mean I'm not number one? I mean, you're my best friend. I love you back.
Oh, I thought I was your favorite cousin. Oh, I thought I was your favorite this or that. And it's like
mistakes were made.
But one thing I want
mistakes were made.
Mistakes were definitely made. Latanya she said she was responding to when I was saying about the she was saying that now everybody shows up. She said there's relatives that come together for weddings and funeral, but she says sometimes you invite them, but that don't mean they're going to show up, and that's a big one too. Some people you invite, and it's not like they might have an excuse here, or they might have an issue there, or they might have a reason over here. But then after a pattern gets established, you realize like these people just ain't messing with me, or these people just ain't messing with certain people in the family. And that's another thing that gets messed up. These internal conflicts that happen that cause, things to break down. And sometimes people don't even know what the conflict's about. I know somebody that's got a family conflict right now, and half the people that's in the conflict don't even know what the conflict is about. They just taking sides.
Yeah.
And you know what? I've actually had that experience happen to my mom's side of the family, where years ago, all the older ones that kept the family reunions together, we going down to Belle Isle in Detroit, don't happen no more because once the older ones died down, we've had land in other state parts of the country or whatever. They trying to sell the land. They're trying to get it sold so they can break off the chains to different parts. Money changes people when it comes to big money. Changes people.
Because I have family members that don't invite people. Like you have family members. I have family members that invite you to stuff that you got to pay. You paying something. So like birthday parties, you got to bring a gift, right? Shit like that. Baby shower, you gonna get invited to that. You don't get invited to shit else. And when you invite them, they ain't showing up.
Well, you know what? Most of the time with baby showers, people are going to invite people who are going to give gifts and not just take up a spot.
No, but that's why this is why I said. That's why I said, like, you're going to invite me to a baby shower. You're going to invite me to a birthday party, or maybe, because sometimes I don't even get invited to birthday parties. But like you invite me stuff where I spend money, like a significant amount.
Yeah.
You won't invite me to something else, or I can have something that you won't even come. But like I don't hear from you for decades, and then all of a sudden here's an invite. I'm not coming. If that's the case, so what y'all saying, I wouldn't invite people to my wedding because the motherfuckers ain't showing up. I can't get motherfuckers to show up to a live show that I do. So, like I said, the off chance you getting invited to a wedding, I'm good. I'm not gonna pay money for you.
Am I what I'm about to say? In my defense, I live like 4 states away. I'm sorry.
I'm not talking about It'd be the same ones that'll see you post something and be like, oh, I didn't know you was having that.
Right. Yeah.
But you liked it. Hey,
like, no, watch my story. What do you mean you didn't know?
Right, exactly. That's my personal favorite. Haim said, make sure y'all get y'all tickets to the next live show. It's the next level. November 29th. Tickets on sale now. Make sure y'all get over there. Guzzo said, I don't have a car. But you know, that's the thing. It's like, and Guzzo just pointed this out earlier. She said, where is it at? She said, not holding people accountable, including family. And that's another one. You know, I decided to ask Gemini what's up, you know, that I don't have ChatGPT, I can't afford that. So I got free Google Gemini. So we're talking about this breakdown of communication, financial stress, infidelity, mental illness, substance abuse, different values, neglect. Differing values in that not holding people accountable. And it mentions it down here too about toxic behaviors, enmeshment, codependency, other toxic behaviors create unhealthy dynamics with the family. And then also talked about cultural and intergenerational conflict. So that intergenerational conflict, the thing is like all of these things, what I'm pointing to and what I'm pointing at is the fact that there's these things, this accountability issue, right? Where I think a lot of people, you know, they try to, not to say they try to gloss it over, they do gloss it over out of subconsciousness. And what I'm getting at is, you all know you have that uncle, that cousin, that person in your family that might be an aunt, you know, it could be anything, that somebody was saying, don't leave the kids with them. Oh, don't mess with such and such because they'll cuss you out. You drop them off with this person. Oh, they're not gonna get fed, or they're gonna get cussed out. You know, they cuss out the little kids. Oh, this person, you know, whatever the case may be, it might be some kind of issue that people had with this person, but either nobody was holding them accountable, people were trying to sweep it under the rug, family secrets, we don't discuss this outside the family, stuff like that. And it causes a lot of the younger people and the people in the middle to just, you know, get away and be like, you know what, I don't want to be a part of that situation, or I don't want to deal with them people, you know, because the older people allowed all these things to build up. And yeah, I get it. They learned it from their parents or their grandparents. But that's the thing, is that in the 70s, in the 80s, in the 90s, there was so much toxicity and issues and non-accountability that was happening, that I think a lot of the people that was born in those times got fed up and was like, you know what, no more.
You know what's crazy? I had somebody tell me that they grew up and they used to say whatever the hell they wanted to say, and their mom was scared to bring them around people because they didn't know what they were going to say.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
And now in adulthood, you just say shit and people just like, oh, that's just so-and-so being so-and-so. No, it's not appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you've been doing this all your life and that your mom didn't tell you, you can't just be, even if you're a kid. I was taught as a kid, stay in a child's place. You can't just go. Like, even if I heard my mom say so-and-so about such and such, I was no way I was at no function saying my mom said about, and if I was with my sisters, we was hiding in the back somewhere where they couldn't see us, talking shit, like, you know, the little family gossip that we got to hear because you couldn't hear all of it. We always got kicked out, sent out of the room and told to stay in the child's place. And when you get operated to that's okay to do whatever you want and nobody's correcting you, that corrective behavior, then you do that until adult at this big age, it's problematic.
Right.
Because, like, why are you doing that? Like, what are you, like, nobody is telling you to sit your simple ass down somewhere and mind your business and shut up and stay out of grown folks' business. If you heard that Aunt Keisha baby ain't really by so-and-so, why are you, your mom scared that you going to say it at the family function? You shouldn't be saying anything. You should just be sitting there minding your business and shutting the hell up. Like, and this, like I said,
is not jumping the broom.
You could just feel like you could just say whatever to anybody because they said you was allowed to do it your whole life. So it should be okay that people should accept that that's just you being you. No, that's you being ignorant. That's you being an asshole. That's you being problematic as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the issue at this age. You just like, because any grown person knows the time and the place for everything. You can't just be saying shit.
Right.
Well, you know what? That's a dying feature in our world society now is tact. Not only tact, but human decency and what else? Empathy.
Yeah. That's why I just think it's like with the family dynamics, I feel like it's a hard thing. Cause I think we all experience it at one point in time in our lives and our families. It's like that, where it's a disagreement and people don't really understand it, and rather than understand, you pick a side. And it's like, I'm a type of person, like, I like this. Right is right and wrong is wrong. If you wrong, I'm gonna tell you wrong. I don't give a fuck if I like somebody. Like, if I like you, Willie, and you arguing with Dame about something and you totally wrong, I should be able to tell you, and this is friendships, family, and everything included. Willie, you wrong. Like, if you really felt that way, that's something you pull him to the side and say, you don't say that, blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't do it. It's a time and a place for everything, right? You don't do stuff. And I feel like I'm the 80s baby raised in the 90s. Mikey ain't play that. Like, that's where with our kids included, a lot of us ain't raised our kids like that. We wasn't smacking. Like, it takes me back to when people say, oh, I want to care about my kids' feelings. Like, I care about your feelings, but I also want you to stay in the child's place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because you shouldn't have a feeling about adult shit. Like, unless it's affecting you. Like, unless your parent is a complete deadbeat and it's affecting you, yes, you should. Like, that's maybe something you should care about and you should be able to talk about with somebody. But I feel like you should not. Like, I was raised that I don't give, like, even if I didn't like what my mom said, I shut the fuck up. I ain't sitting there. I wish I would tell Mikey, I don't know. You couldn't even, we were raised in the era where if you breathe too hard, you was talking back. You couldn't do none of this stuff. Like, you can't cause drama with the family. You can't do, like, because now you got kids causing drama with the family, siblings. Like, you got kids playing parents and aunties and uncles against each other. And there's beef because these raggedy ass kids. And I'm trying to say stuff for 29th. But I feel like to your right, something happened, and I think partially it's on us, like, to keep it a buck, because we didn't get that. We didn't have a say. We didn't have an opinion. Right. We didn't have a thought. We didn't have shit. Right.
Yeah.
Our opinions, what our parents said.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah. We put our kids on thoughts, opinions, feelings, and all that shit. We fucked them up. Because now they're out here. No. I just need to express my feelings. Not right now, you don't. You need to stay in the child's place.
No. Our parents, our thoughts and opinions was our parents. Whatever they said it was. Because, you don't say. It's not wrong.
You have feelings.
And to an extent, even though Jazz, we're much older now, Jazz still treats our one of our kids like that. I don't care. You want a spectrum? You gonna learn some respect from us.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you gotta still.
But, oh, you want a spectrum? So, yeah. Don't be talking back. You don't talk to grandma like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I be telling my grandbaby, I told her, I said, you put your hands on me, I'm gonna put my hands back on you. And she like, I pop, boop, bop right back. Cause who you hitting? Not me. Like, it's me. She said, Mama, you hit me. Like, I told you, keep your hands to yourself. So you understand, if you hit me, you're gonna get hit back. So if you don't want to get hit, then keep your hands to yourself. That's what we learn, is to keep your hands to yourself. And we tell her that all the time. I love that baby, but she like role play for and want to be boop, 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 boop. And it's like, girl, somebody going, I told this story on the podcast many times. My daughter slapped somebody that slapped her friend, and she got slapped, and she in the nurse's office. And I said, why you minding people's business? Mm-hmm. He slapped her. Obviously, he didn't have a problem with slapping you too. You in the nurse's office. Like, why keep your hands to yourself? Just because he a boy don't mean he ain't gonna slap you. He did. His mom raised him to somebody hit him back, and then you slapped him because he slapped your friend, and he slapped you right the fuck back. Keep your hands to yourself. I don't even play fight. This is stuff that I'm not doing. I'm not play fighting, because if you hit me the wrong way, bitch, we fighting. We got squared up. So I was raised not to play fight, because play fighting could turn into real fighting.
Right.
Facts.
I understood at a very young age. I don't care if it's a boy, man, or not. You put your hands on them, they're gonna put their hands back on you. Yes, some boys are raised not to put their hands on girls, but I knew that some boys was raised and somebody put their hands on you, put their hands on back on them. So I understood. If I ain't want no boy hitting me, I kept my hands to myself. Like, you just how we were raised, and like these kids is crazy. I couldn't say that without getting in trouble. You better say she having a baby. Listen, I don't know. I don't know. I think, like I said, partially it's our fault because we wanted to give our kids stuff that we didn't have, and we didn't want to do what we got raised up on, and that's where we went wrong. Because yes, we don't need to beat them to the white meat, right? We don't need to beat them to the white meat, but we need structure and discipline. Without structure and discipline, and I'm not saying you don't need to care about these kids' feelings, but at the same time, they also need to understand consequences, actions, what you can do, what you can't do, and respect and decorum. Mind your business. This is adult stuff. Stay out of it. You don't have an opinion, like,
for sure.
Those things. But like certain stuff, yes, you do have an opinion on. But stay in the child's place, and a lot of kids have not stayed in the child's place.
Let's move on to another topic right quick. I'm getting tired. I need to get off the show. But I was just going through some different topics that have popped up over the last couple of weeks, and one that caught my eye was talking about digital detoxing for the next generation, and different basically movements to like get away from being on social media, doom scrolling, phones everywhere, all that kind of stuff. So the question is, how long can you survive without your phone? And will phone-free spaces, events, etc., be embraced? Do you think that that's going to be the next revolution? Do you think that's something that's going to make it?
It could, depend on the events. I think it could work. I'm a big person. Like if I'm out at an event, I like to enjoy myself. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be on my phone the whole time unless I'm bored, right? So this is why if you ever see me go out, when I go out, I'm in pictures with people. I'm in their pictures. I got like a couple pictures of my selfies of me, but for the most part, I'm in other people's pictures because I just jump in the picture. But because I'm enjoying what's happening or whatever. I'm not really sitting here on the phone trying to record everything. Yes, I'll get some pictures of some spots, but like nothing too crazy. I feel like Sunday, I be in the house. Sunday is my day of, I wouldn't say a day of decompress. Me and my son, we wake up in the morning, we eat, and then I nap throughout the entire day. Like I'll pop up on my phone here and there, but I'm pretty much napping until I got to get up and cook dinner. That's my Sunday. Gotcha. So for the most part, you won't really hear from me. I'll pop up here and there and check some stuff, but like I really won't be on social media until probably time I'm either prepping dinner, which is probably like somewhere between 2 and 3. Because I can get done by 6 at best. So I like my little phone detox. Plus I'm used to Zay having my phone, so the times I have my phone, I don't even be on it unless I'm playing the game. So I think I could do like a full day without it. I'm okay with not.
Uh-oh, did we lose Sonny?
You
there, Sonny? All right, maybe Sonny's having some technical difficulties. Guzzo said, take it. She said, take that phone. She said, but it might be a generational thing that this generation will crash out. And I definitely agree that it's definitely something that I think people would have to be kind of coaxed into. What you think, Dane?
No, I've actually can do it. I've actually done it myself. I actually had no phone for a minute on purpose. And I think I went to an event. I went to a wedding I was invited to by Will and his wife. They said, hey, during the service, put the phones down.
Yes, that's a big thing. Yes. What the hell's wrong with people?
It was great. I'm like, he said, don't put the phones down during the service. Like, bet. Like, but during the reception, you can take all the pictures you need and want. I mean, me, Will, and the fellas, we took some shots together, took some photos together. It was great. Had a great time.
But that was the thing. It kind of went over into the reception because a lot of people that, you know, I think would have probably normally taken pictures, they you know, like you said, they refrained because, you know, that was the rule. But then they ended up having a good time during the reception without having to pull out their phone. So
Exactly.
you know,
Because
people realizing that you can be connected without being connected. You know what I mean? You can have a good time. You can have an experience with other people and all that kind of stuff, and you don't need a phone in their face at the same time to make it happen.
But it was great because it was stress free. Because why? Because you and your wife knew the same people all in that area. You had them on social media. All you had to do was tag them, and we're going in a little group. Put the photos there. Guess what you can do with technology? You can screenshot. You can send it to yourself for your own archives. You ain't gotta have a phone in your hand. So what I had in my hand was a drink and a snack. So you know, we had extra time for that. Hey, we got to take a picture with the fellas, you know, bet. So I wasn't tied down with my phone all night. Only time I had to worry about my phone is one off because my kids was like, "When you coming home?" Other than that, I was good.
Yeah, I had my phone with me, but like even like when I went to my god sister's wedding and my best friend's wedding, I got pictures, but I didn't post them on social media until after they had posted pictures of their wedding. And I got like pictures like mostly at the reception, but I had got like the pictures. I'm of course at the altar because they look cute when they walk down. I got a couple pictures, but like I'm that person that even if I take pictures at a wedding and like it's okay to have the phone, take some pictures, I'm not posting them before you post them. I just feel like that's just
that's good etiquette.
Because I feel like you guys, like when you have the wedding, you're paying for a videographer and a person that's doing photos. So like I can take pictures there. I could be in there like I'm in the picture. So when you get the wedding photo, I'm all up through there like taking pictures with everybody. Like, oh, these people, you know. So I think that's fun. And plus, like I said, when you're in that moment, and like I feel like certain events, you need to be in the moment.
Yeah.
Like I'm that same person that. If I'm watching a show and I really like this show and I want to know what's going on, I'm going to pause it and then come back. And then when I come back and finish watching it. So like, because I don't want to miss it. So if I'm in the moment that I feel like it's a good moment or an event and I really want to enjoy it, I'm not sitting on my phone. Like I said, you may get a picture of me before I walk in or right before everything kick off, but I'm not. Like the pictures you will see with me after is in the party. Like somebody's taking a picture and I'm like having to walk by so-and-so like, hey, it's honey. And I'm in there like, that's me. I don't want to be glued to my phone. Everybody knows me. A dance floor is my weakness. I'm outside. I'm on dance floor.
That's me too.
I'm not about to be sitting here with this phone trying to take pictures and stuff like that. Like I'm just not going to do it. So I think to Cuzzle's point, it's the generation thing. Like you can be without. Like I said, I could be without my phone. I'm perfectly fine
we're
without
not the social media phone generation, so it's not so absurd to us to put a phone down and go just enjoy the experience. And then she said that, you know, we went outside without a phone because once upon a time it was stuck at home. Exactly. You know, I think that's the biggest thing is
with the curly cord. With that curly cord too.
Exactly. So, you know, I think it's not so absurd in our minds because, you know, we grew up without it. You know, and I think even some of our kids, our older kids, you know, they get it, you know. But yeah, I don't know. These younger kids, it's like they grew up with nothing but a phone in their hand. They came out the womb with a phone in their hand.
Came out the phone like, hello.
Right. So, you know, like no, they came out talking about some where your games at? I want to play a game on your phone.
Learning how to use the iPad because my grandbaby like, she like Google Gaga, and then she get my phone and press the little hands. I'm like, you're two. I don't like it.
Oh shoot!
No, I ain't got no reception. What's your wife? No, hey, what's your wife? No, what's your Wi-Fi?
When you go out on dates, that's like anytime I'm with somebody that I'm dating or somebody I'm getting to know. If you're on your phone the entire time, I don't think you're interested in me. Because even if like I said, if it's somebody that I'm dealing with and we at my house kicking it, I'm not on my phone. My phone is probably on the charger. My son probably got it when his phone died, or it's probably sitting somewhere away from me. I don't need to be on it because I'm with you. So it's not. I don't need this distraction. So I'm even like that. Like I'll go on dates and like I may check the time or something like that. And stuff like that. But like I'm not sitting here like we on a date and I'm just like this the whole time. That I'm not doing that. I feel like that's rude. that's me. Anytime I'm spending with the person, it's me spending time with the person. Like, yes, we do. I've dated people in the relationship with people where we just sit on the phone because we run each other every day. That's different. But if I'm dating you and I'm trying to get to know you, I'm not about to be going anywhere with you or hanging out with you at any point in time and just sitting on my phone the whole entire time. I'm engaged in what's going on with us, even if we're doing nothing but watching TV.
Yeah, and
that goes with not.
Oh, go ahead, Dave.
Sorry, I was gonna say not just your date, but whoever you're with. That's just rude because you're supposed to be spending time with this person to reconnect or just catch up. Like that's not catching up when you're most of the time on your phone. I know some things can't be be escaped. Like if you want a important deadline or something has to be done, you're waiting for an important phone call, text, or email. And you're like, oh, you're just checking it to see if that was it. But other than that, you're scrolling through social media. Like you're supposed to be interacting with people.
And that's the thing. It's the same thing as like people talking about going on a movie date. Like, yeah, you don't go on a movie date your first, second, or third date. You don't have any interactions like that. So being on a date with somebody and they're stuck on social media or they're stuck doom scrolling while you're supposed to be interacting, that's crazy because you're not experiencing anything with that person right in front of you. Like,
with dates and movies, I could find a way around that. Like when I did, it gives us something to talk about for dinner. Like if you do dinner after the movie, like you could talk about the movie and get to know each other. No, just a little extra filler. So you like, what do you think about that part? And like, oh yeah, no, la-di-da. So second or third date dinner movies, I could see my way around that one.
I fell asleep in the movies on a movie date because I was tired. I had went to a retirement party before, had a little alcohol, and I was in the movie theater. Like it was Wonder Woman. So it was very terrible. It took me 4 times to finally be able to stay awake to watch that movie. It was terrible.
The first or second one?
The first one, but I feel like too.
Like the first one. The first one was so good. The second one.
That's why I stopped talking, Will.
Well, no, because like I said, in my defense, I was at a retirement party right after work.
Oh.
And we were supposed to. I didn't plan on staying there that long, but I ended up being there a little longer. And then he was like, "I still want to go to the movies." And I'm like, "Okay." And I was drunk a little bit, so I just, we was in the movie theater with the with the
with the recliners,
and they bring you the food, so it was over for me.
Okay, and they bring you food. Okay. Yeah,
got a good macaroni and cheese in there.
So Cuzzo was saying that it said, he was talking about people being on dates on their phone. She says because they're making content, it don't feel real no more.
Oh yeah, the
like, why does everything have to be content? Like, why do I hate to see it coming? Like, I don't even want to see these videos of people out on their dates or doing vacation and they're going live on vacation. Like when I go on vacation, I do have my phone and I do take pictures. I enjoy that. I want to see certain things that I've seen when I was on my vacation, but I'm not going live. I'm not trying to prove anything to nobody. I ain't trying to post all my pictures, all that kind of stuff. I just got that for my memorabilia, a little bit of here, a little bit of there. Outside of that, I'm enjoying the experience. But like Cuzzo said, it don't feel real anymore. Like none of this content is even relatable anymore because people are too busy trying to do something shocking or do something outlandish. People doing these topic style scenarios. I saw the other day this girl and this guy were supposedly having dinner, and she's like, "Yeah, I don't want to pay the bill. You should pay the bill because this. We know this is fake. We know this is staged. All this stuff. This content heavy life is just getting out of hand."
Yeah.
Now, one of the videos I did see that was funny. Like, man, this girl right here, she brought her kids. Expect me to pay for the kids.
Everybody in the thing today.
Gang is in the building.
He like, yeah, she expect me to pay for the kids. She brought the kids out to dinner. Expect me to pay for them, and she was like,
I feel like some of them ones be extra.
But the kicker was, you're my husband, and these are your kids too. That was funny. That was funny.
Yeah,
that
was pure comedy. I give them that one. I enjoyed.
Yeah,
that. They be trying to make it real, like they're trying to act like this is what's happening. Like we know.
Wait.
Yeah.
Like, wait, how are you picking up your phone but you're recording at the same time?
Right.
Where that phone come?
The guy that wanted to go out for his girlfriend's birthday and everybody wanted him to pay for them, and he was like, "No, I'm."
Yeah.
Like I just feel like certain stuff be like as a female, and this is crazy because like I know females that go on dates just to go eat some food or go on dates just so they want to say that this man spent this much money on them, and I feel like it's a disservice to a lot of women because a lot of us like the simple things. We don't need necessarily major, like because I can find somebody that's gonna take me out on a date and spend well over $300 on a date with me, right?
Right.
I would rather the date be fire, the chemistry be fire, the conversation be dope, and we get some cheeseburgers and fries and it's not that expensive type of thing. I'm okay with that because it's a great date versus that, oh, I went here. I don't give a fuck about
Cheesecake Factory.
These places and they be expensive and the food don't be good. And that be pissing me off because I'm an eater. I like pause.
Oh,
because y'all heard by default maybe, but no. And what I meant to say was, I'm a foodie, so I like food. I can cook, right? So I like food that I can go out to eat. That's going to be good. And if we're going to go somewhere, I want good food, and I want us to really have a good time. Right. So I don't want to go to some expensive place with nasty ass food just to say you spent over $400+ on a date. I don't want that. We can go fucking get two McChickens and fries. And I'm not saying I want to go on a McDonald's date, but I'm just saying I know that I'm gonna like it. You know, I'm not an eater. Don't. I didn't mean it in that context. Y'all, it's only cousin. She's high. Don't listen to her. I don't know.
I gave you the pause. You good?
Well, like that's the thing. I feel like that's the thing that a lot of females get hung up on. Like food wise, shut up. I hate y'all. Y'all both talk.
That's smooth jumping. But yeah, like Smooth said, attention is a hell of a drug. Puzzle said it's an expensive bad time. Yeah, I think all in all, a lot of this stuff is out of hand. It's getting worse and worse with passing time. And I think that everybody, trying to make content, trying to go viral, just off of these outlandish videos and things like that. It's time for it all to stop.
Yeah.
And I was about to bring up this thing talking about what social media is doing to us and doing to our younger people. It was saying that a new study finds that social media use may cause depression among young people, which I don't think is a new study. I think there's been a bunch of studies about this stuff over the years, and they've been concluding time and time again. Between, like Smooth said, people wanting attention, people trying to fit in, people trying to create an identity for themselves. It's just getting worse and worse with people trying to outdo somebody else or trying to outshine themselves, and then not realizing that that's not the answer. And it just causes depression, the suicide rate is attributed to some of that. It's bad out here, and I think that this culture and this gaslighting that we're doing to our own selves is crazy.
Yeah.
Part reason is
trends. I don't like following trends and getting sucked into vortex of I got to do this to seem like I'm doing something in my life. I just want to enjoy my life. I don't need it for camera. I don't need it to be seen. I want to enjoy real life out loud and in public. I don't want to be living it or doing what everyone else is doing. Y'all can go have fun, go see some sights and stuff like that. But I feel like everybody doing a lot. Like it's a lot.
Well, you know what? But at the same time, I can understand why certain people, like this next generation, is depressed, because most of the stuff they grew up on is all digital content. They want to make sure they can get themselves to do what everybody else is doing, make good money, staying at home, making content, or going out making content. They don't want their traditional, or what's the new trend of 9-to-5 job, working outside your home. Because I promise you that I'll be like, man, I want to make some content so I can not go to work anymore because I hate my job. No, I don't hate. I like my job. I like my job. I hate the company I work for, but that's another story.
Right.
No, because it's like, man, where can I get the ideas from? Like, I don't want to, but everybody is running into that same problem of recreating what somebody else already just did without trying to sound original without, copying. It's kind of hard. Everything's been done already.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. You don't even have to be original anymore. It like because I was just saying, everything is content because there's money behind it. If it was free work, it wouldn't get done. Exactly. I think that a lot of the times people will even ride a certain trend until the wheels fall off. That's like the people that just did the videos about the relationship topics, talking about the 50-50, talking about paying bills and things like that. People that are doing the clickbait, or not clickbait, what is it called? Rage baiting. A lot of that is them copying off of an already known, well-known formula. So people don't even have to be original anymore. They just find whatever's trending, like Tony was saying, ride a trend, ride a wave, and get paid.
Yeah.
That's definitely
a big thing, Smooth.
Once I seen people getting mad because they didn't get a like on a post or a comment they made, I knew we were cooked. I'm talking, this trend started over a decade ago. Indeed.
That, and just, I feel like that, and people just get mad. Period. You mad because people celebrating holidays. Every year, Christmas come around. Every year, Halloween. All these holidays come around, and people will be geared up and ready to have the same conversation they had last year about somebody else celebrating the holiday. I'm so outraged that you're celebrating this holiday. You don't even understand. A lot of us do understand it. We just don't care. We just want to celebrate the holiday because that's what we choose to do. Like, right, exactly. I know Jesus was not born on December 25th. I know it. I know Jesus is the reason for the season. But it doesn't mean that he was born on that day. The same way Thanksgiving and blah blah blah, and what we can talk about that. I
hate that's the other one I hate is when people are like, oh, these are the made up holiday. So
it doesn't matter. I feel like just the same like people say about Mother's Day, Father's Day, and stuff like that. Yes, these are days you can do these things. 365. Heard all the arguments you can hear. I heard the word pagan so much in the last couple of years than I've heard in my entire life about several holidays. And at the end of the day, guess what? I don't care. If you like it, that's for you. If I don't celebrate it, that's perfectly fine. That has nothing to do with me. Because people celebrate the Jewish History Month doesn't mean I got to bash them because why they got to have a holiday to celebrate. I don't need to go on to that. Because people celebrate Hanukkah and I don't celebrate, doesn't have to bash people that celebrate Hanukkah. Same with any other holiday that people celebrate. If I don't participate in it, that's just me not participating. I don't need to go on social media every year and get irate about it for a whole week straight until the holiday comes and be mad posting whatever they're posting because you're angry. I think people getting mad about nonsense is a fucking trend.
Oh, for sure.
And it's crazy.
I mean, that's another vibe, another vibe or wave to ride.
Yeah,
people love it. They think and they think they be spitting so bad. It'd be like, no, you're saying the same thing everybody else done said. It ain't changed nothing.
And that's another one too. The women versus men content is what I hate the most. I do too. I feel like this is why, what, out of that conversation, I hate the most child support.
Oh yeah,
that's the biggest one I hate. I'll talk about it though because I had it on our Unreserved League show, and I had a dude say some stuff that I didn't think would make no sense. And when I called him out on it, I got a little spicy because it was like, dude, you paying child support because you don't even have your kid. Like, why are we? That's why you're paying child support because you nor the baby mom has the kid. So both of y'all paying child support. Why are we having this conversation about child support? Who's raising that kid? Because it ain't neither one of y'all.
Right.
That's you're supposed to pay it.
Somebody's grandma.
Yeah, the grandma was. But you upset about, I got put on child support. Your mother did because your mom's raising your child. Do you have your child? No. All right, then I don't even know why we're having a conversation.
Right. Yeah, like Smooth said, the men versus women content is what I hate the most. It's rage baiting. Then people live their real life based off internet content. That's why I used to hate relationship convos. Yeah. No, I feel you.
I like the conversations, but I just think that sometimes people come from, like we all do, experience, our own personal experience, right? Yeah. And we feel strongly about our own personal experience. But if you actually know, if you read the rules and regulations, maybe that'll help you a little bit more. But people don't read the regulations. My problem is that you hear it on the internet and you don't look for your own information, so you believe what the internet tells you, like you don't have no rights.
Right.
Crazy to me, because like you can go to your own courthouse and ask questions, but you're not going to do that. You're going to go on the internet and hear what they're saying, and this is gospel, not knowing that every state has different rules and how they do stuff. It's not all one blanketed way, but you know.
Well, I mean, that's the other thing. I think that the internet and social media has made people stupid too. You know, I think that I see so many posts and comments from people asking questions that they could just Google. Just pull up the same Google that the rest of us have and figure it out. Yeah, exactly. Kozo said, please don't try to figure me out on social media. I mean, I think this is the thing. I think that people really think that everything should be handed to them and given to them, and it's got to be through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Mama name of Twitter, I'm gonna call it Twitter. Threads. They just think that that's life, and they think that that's where everything should come from. People living on TikTok nowadays is crazy. I think it's the same people will get mad about not being able to do certain things or get to certain spaces and places in their life because they're waiting on somebody to hand it to them through a TikTok ad. And it's like, no, like you got to go figure this life out for yourself. You know, stop, like Smooth said, stop trying to live the internet life when there's real life out here to be lived, where there's real information out here that you can go attain yourself and figure this life out without having to wait for somebody to hook you up with the information. You know, it's crazy to me. It's just crazy.
Yeah, and I'm okay with sharing information. If I know something and I know it's gonna help somebody, y'all know I'll have no problem with, hey, so and so know how to do this, they can help you with this.
That's how lazy.
I'm talking about people asking questions about something that the quickest Google search, the fastest they type that comment, they could have typed that in Google and Google would have told them. Like, quit asking stupid questions, please. I'm sorry, but as in 2025, there are stupid questions now.
Yeah, but then that's to Smooth's point about the false information. You know that our phones listen to us, right? So if you're in the mood when you go on, if you in a situation with somebody and y'all going through it, when you go on social media, it's like you say, if I say right now, I need me a new pair of shoes. When I go through my timeline in about 15 minutes, all I'm gonna see is
Timo.
And different places I can get shoes from, especially DSW, because me and DSW like besties, right? So your phone knows you. So when you start speaking these things into existence, your phone is hearing you. So that's why you find those memes that agree with the bullshit that you created in your head. Because you can say, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, right? And girls they doing this and the third. And when you go in social media, all you're seeing is all these reels that say the same thing and how you feel it. Doesn't mean it's a fact. But like it's geared to hear you to give you what you need. So that's why, like, yes, you can Google it, you can look up false information, but you can also like do dive on certain things. At least I feel like you could do it.
Exactly.
So to Sonny's
point, make sure y'all get over to the Facebook group and get y'all tickets to the podcast link live show on November 29th. Make sure y'all join Sonny and
you posted it in the group?
So
I think y'all posted it a couple weeks ago. Make sure y'all post it again.
so to Sonny's point, you know, I'm on a different device, as I'm usually not my phone, but all our emails and everything is connected to each other. It's going to pop up in that device, in a different device, showing that Sonny might get a DSW coupon in the mail within 20 minutes now. But as Americans, we are so daggone lazy. People have to physically tell us on TikTok, YouTube, or some type of or Instagram showing a video. We can't read no more. Our literacy is in a garbage as Americans because we have to have people just verbally tell us what to do instead of us researching the actual research, instead of just quick glance. Oh, look, because those quick those clickbait ads that come on social media. Like instead of clicking on it to see if it's factual, if it's a credible website, news site, they just look at the banner. Oh, look, it is true. It is true. They said it right there. It's on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad that people are easily led
Yeah.
and just won't think for themselves, you know. And I mean, but then you do also have people who will try to capitalize on that and tell you, oh, you got to be a critical thinker, but then want to tell you what to think at the same time. How you telling me to be a critical thinker when you trying to tell me that my thought process is wrong though at the same time, bro? Which one is it?
That's a whole gaslighting situation. Listen, you're not thinking about me. Hello.
Like get the fuck out of here. That's wild. That's wild. They know.
I never heard Sonny make that noise before. That's
what? Oh, yeah.
I never heard you hear that noise before from you.
Right. Yes, because that's why I teach my kids at home. Also, because they're taking a lot from they're taking a lot out of the curriculums, taking a whole lot out of the curriculums, and it's sad because there's certain states where it's more prevalent than not, where they're trying to basically change history, basically change the ideology of this country and trying to make it, some people are trying to make it their own instead of the things that we learned when we were younger. That's like getting out of hand too. I mean, the whole
slavery was a choice.
The whole system is screwed up for sure.
Slavery was a choice.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and get this show wrapped up. It's getting late, bro. It's getting late.
I'm done. I think Damon need a nap.
I think so.
I just woke up. I'm woke. I am woke.
Oh dang! Cuzzo said the black history doesn't exist in the charter school. She said that's crazy.
Ooh,
that's crazy.
I ain't surprised.
That's.
Shit, how did that just happen?
Oh, you gone?
I made a mistake.
Oh, you banned her? You kicked her out?
Somehow, I don't know how that just happened.
He kicked you out. He said he don't want you anymore.
No, I'm trying to get you back in. My bad. I don't know how that just happened.
Said no darkies allowed.
Don't do that. Don't. Oh no. Whoa. Not that, sir. How did
I just do that?
I don't know.
I was trying to click on her thing, and it just went out. My bad. See, this is why we need to. This is why we need to get
the hell out. She got kicked to the curb.
I'm over here clicking while tired. Hold on, I'm gonna refresh and then we'll come back in.
Poor administration.
Willie kicking people out. That's the administrator, y'all. He did that. Tanya, we love you. Tanya, we love you. POP.
I don't think she can see that no more. She can't see that no more.
She can't comment, right?
What was that?
She should be able to see, even though she got kicked to the curb, right? She got curb light. That's curb light.
Yeah, I think it's just her comments just got cleared for some reason. It doesn't say that I have any banned guests. I don't know why I just. No, I think I put her in timeout by mistake. That's what it was.
Hey yo.
My bad, y'all. My bad.
See. First Amendment going out. First Amendment gone.
Okay. Her comments are still there. I can still see her comments.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I somehow put her in timeout.
Oh, I think you're the only one that can see it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I can't see it.
My bad, but you can see him on the screen.
I can see it on the screen, but I can't see it out loud in public. Yeah.
All right, my bad.
I remember that one.
But yeah, so long story short, we're gonna wrap this thing.
I think she just texted me. She said, "Damn, She said, "Damn, is it because?" She said, "It's because she mentioned Trump."
I didn't see that one. Oh, she said Trump talked to the president of people. Bruh, right?
Hey, yo.
Right? I thought so good until that was a mistake.
Nah, he did it by accident. It was not on purpose. We still love you. Can you, as long as you're watching us, you're good.
My clicker was acting up. I didn't realize I got this dang on.
Push the goddamn button.
Easy.
Yeah. Anyway, so make sure y'all get at us on our website. I'm about to do Smooth too. This thing is clicking all around.
Did you kick Smooth out too?
No, it almost did. I was trying to go to banners. Anyway, I'm having some technical difficulties, guys. Anyway, make sure
go to bed, man.
DFT Radio Creator Spring store. get our merchandise. Make sure y'all hit up our website, gftradioshow.com. Hit up all of our socials, all of our free on-demand videos, on-demand audio as well, and the GFT Join the Conversation group over on Facebook. Make sure y'all do that. Sonny, tell the folks where they can find you.
Don't banner.
At the podcast Link Philly Next Level live show, the live adult game night and celebration of all of us doing the damn things. This is our 4th live show, November 29th, 6 p.m. Info. I just dropped it in the GFT and the Join the Conversation group, and the links is on my page. I am Sunday _D, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Threads. Visit me at Unreservedly Me, but that link is on all of those.
Bet it up, Dane.
Hey, you can find me up at Another Level Up on Instagram, Shinlo21 on Xbox and Twitch network. I will be gaming pretty soon after I stop traveling, but I'll see you then. Don't boot me. Don't boot me. Okay.
This your boy Willie Styles in the building. Welcome. Shit. You guys can connect with me over at Willie Styles on IG, Threads, and Twitter. Get at me at Willie.Styles on Snapchat and TikTok. Visit me at stylesradio.com for all the hot tracks that I'm listening to. I just dropped a few more tracks from Kaki Kai and Friday and Kevin Gates. Make sure you guys go check out those new songs. WillieStyles.info for all my links. All right, thanks y'all for joining. Appreciate y'all. Love you, cuzzo. My bad.
She said she's the
Sorry, Smooth.
Willie need a nap. He can't function.
We
nap.
are.
Yo, it's your boy Dame here.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sunny D.
Yo, it's your boy Smooth from the GFT Radio Network.
What up, though? It's your boy Willie Styles in the building.
Join us Mondays at 10 p.m. live on Twitch, YouTube, and our Facebook. And if you miss us, don't worry. You can catch it on our website, gftradioshow.com. And if you feel like talking to us every day, join our Facebook group.
At Join the Conversation, the group where you can discuss all kinds of topics.
Catch me also, Fans Respected, Dope Sports Show. Holla at your boy.
You can cop some merchandise over at our store, teespring.com/stores/GFT Radio. You can get t-shirts, sweatshirts, masks, and even more.
Next time on GFT Radio, what are we talking about? Join the conversation to find out.
Make sure you get at us on GFTRadioshow.com for all of our audio and video playbacks, as well as links to all of our social media sites.